Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm gonna talk about the Poppy Playtime movie, and I just already posted on the wiki fandom to all you guys know. You can go and see it and trying to find if you can find just keep looking up on Google. But for now, I want to discuss about this Poppy Playtime movie. So before I get right into it, telling you guys about every um the my movie ideas for the player, what it to be and stuff like that. First thing first is the Mob Entertainment has confirmed that the movie will be in TBA development for now, and then so far as we know, the movie has not out yet, but um, because that Mob Entertainment, they have been still working on the movie, and in meanwhile, they are also trying to reach out to another partnership with another movie production that is related to based on video games, genre, or horror, whatever it's called. So let's get into it. So as you see here, this is the first chapter um, that about the movie for the player. So my idea for this it is that the player must if you see all the title description under the uh, the un, under the a tight squeeze and on top of the new game this is called an description. Same thing with the chapter 2 and the the chapter 3, and as you know already know is chapter 4. And I know also that you guys are wondering that you are missing about the chapter 5, but don't worry. Like uh, the chapter 5 it is happening what might be in the development. So speaking of that, that whatever this chapter 5 will be the same thing as the one that has an a game title with an a description on it, that the player have to be to do something whatever it is just until this chapter 5 is out. So for the chapter 1, what we do is for the player for in a movie is to the player have to be the last um the Playtime Co's employee have to enter the Playtime Co factory, has an employee wasn't the another employee has been disappeared here, that the player have to started to end up at chapter 1 with Huggy Wuggy. So what is so what means that is the um now this the first part of the player must be in the first part of the movie. And how you see the title called a tight squeezes where the the player might take place by ending up with Huggy Wuggy as a mascot. And then the second one over here for the substitute in the title called the Fly in the Web. So as you see another one, the description under the Fly in the Web and on top of the new game. So it says something about that opening the Poppy case that might have been situation rapidly has changed, which is that the player have to open the Poppy case from the chapter 1 ending and starting from the subject to praise. Then after when opening the puppy case, and then Poppy might change every situation into rapidly with a prayer trying to help him and lead him find a way how to escape the factory from Mommy Longlegs. And so this is the part of a movie for the subject too. Even in the fly in the web is where it might take place for the player. And this one it is the subject 3. It is also about the player have to end up at the train crash from subject to subject 3. So this is going to be where the player might um, end up by a train crash, and then whoever takes him to whoever takes the player to the breaker. I think because I don't know how it will work, but here's the thing. So the thing is that the breaker is the location where might also takes place for the player, um, and also the player might discover new stuff and everywhere. Like when we played in the gameplay, I think it would be the same thing as in the gameplay for the movie that the player might um, um do the same thing exactly in a tighter right under the deep sleep and on top of the buttons. So yeah, so and then the player have to avoid this kidnap from the breaker, trying to figure out to undiscovered about the orphanage um and more. So this one is the chapter 4. It is called Safe Haven, and it is also where the player might end up after the subsidy ending with Bobby going down um, going down to the safe haven. So starting in the chapter 3 ending, and this is where the safe haven have started to be. So this where also might take place to the player for the movie. And not only that too, even there is a lot of dark secrets about the factories and stuff like that in that the player needs to discover in the movie too. And also I think we might see that doctor in the movie. Apparently, who knows? Comment below. Do you think he might appear in the movie? Who knows? And then and what will happen is that we will see also Dowie the doorman, that I think he might also appear in the movie by helping the player about the escape the factory, and then Dowie the doorman might end up being nice and bad between both of them, was is also might be a more horrifying movie too. But speaking of an horrifying too, this movie will be based on a video game horror genre movie that is based on a video game survivor game, and not only that, and I think it's also where the player have to complete all of this um praise from the chapter 1 at the tight squeeze from chapter 2 at the fly in the web, and then in the chapter 3 in breaker, and here in safe haven. So speaking of that, um so as far as I know, for you guys is that the player it have to do exactly the same thing and follow the same way how does every chapters um description when I already saw you and I mentioned about the under the title name um and then on top of the buttons. So what is that the player that might also um will have an um something has user I don't know what it is but let me tell you something about this that between the player have to avoid every experiment toys in every each chapter um in in orders from 1 to 2, 3 and 4 and something with the chapter 5 even when it's out um because because I believe so that is by for following the same gameplay just to make it into a movie. I think it's that the player have to do every same thing has a gameplay into an a movie is because um you might see the the information about the sales based on video game. I think because it would be the same thing as a gameplay that might be on a movie, and another one might be the ending with if the ending is in the final chapter what is chapter 5, but again um the chapter 5 is not out yet, but um we will see what is it about and the title and description thus for the player have to follow the same description of the game and the same thing has in a gameplay into a movie. But so let's move on to another discussion. So I want to say that for the player might end up at the final chapter for the end of the movie. Also but thing is I don't know which the uh if the devs might announce the movie. It's because that the mom entertainment have to um part- partner with another um movie production just to make the Bobby Playtime into an movie development with them, and then they have to sign everything and stuff like that. And I think also it might take a year because I think they have to add every chapter into one full gameplay into a movie, and then we might finally end up with an announcement with release dates and more and updates or what and whenever. I think it should be on their sites and Twitter and um and speaking of that, the movie also haven't out yet, but the movie is confirmed by the devs, Mom Entertainment, that will be in an GBA development. According to that, it is because you have guys, you have to go to see Rampage video. Uh, uh, it's an some man with a Dolly the Dollman with has teeth. It's because you have to watch that video. It's because that you will see that his title name says movie two. After that he mentioned about the movie, it will happen um also in um in the movies too. Not only that too, that he meant any kind of movies, like in the theaters, in home. I think there's no where it can be in the movies except at home and theaters, and even in the streaming platforms. So what is this movie where we in now in GBA development by the devs for now, and we are still waiting for the release announcement from them, and but the fans have to wait for all of this, and um so in meanwhile that the Poppy Playtime it is available to play first, while the fans are waiting for the movie, the announcement, and its release. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna make more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in another video.